Initially, when we arrive on scene, we'll do a risk assessment of the immediate area, checking for any overhead risks, any ground hazards, checking if it is a public area that we use it for. We do notify the local air traffic control, which is based at Teesside Airport. The type of things we'll use it for is assisting with area searches of vulnerable people who may go missing. We do have a lot of rural areas and built up areas also. We also use it in operations alongside our traffic section, targeting off-road vehicles. We work in partnership with the fire brigade. We've got Eston Hills nearby. It's quite a hot spot for antisocial behaviour and arson. So mainly in the summer we get quite a lot of fires up there, so we use it to survey the damage alongside the fire brigade. So when we just fly in regular operations, we still have to fly within the visual line of sight, or up to 500 metres, providing we can still see the drone. With us being emergency services, we do have that clearance to fly in congested areas, and we can also fly at night. Again, depending on the operation that we're doing, and if there is a risk to life to any individuals, we can exercise our emergency service exemption, which then allows us to fly up to 1 kilometre away and go out of the VLOS. It's been really useful, to be honest, for a number of reasons. The biggest factor for me is it's a massive risk reduction. As I've already mentioned, we have a lot of dangerous areas. We've got obviously a lot of coastline in our force area, and it's quite a popular spot if we have people go missing for whatever reason and down to the vulnerabilities. And there's some dangerous areas with the cliffs that they do fall away over time. A lot of the time it is dark, it's wet, slippy and windy, and by using a drone it's a massive reduction in risk for our officers. We're not having to get officers up there on foot. Further to that, it saves a lot of time. We can cover an area with a drone what might take officers half an hour to an hour, we can do it 5-10 minutes. So my training with copters, I spent 4 days doing training. They came to our training centre. I did 2 days classroom based, going through all the theory and being educated and bringing up to speed with rules, regulations, your limits, what you can't do, what you can do. After that, we spent a full day practicing with our flying, getting out with the drones, getting used to handling them, doing physical checks on them. On your last day, you'd be out doing your assessments. The guys were really supportive, and it was a really good experience being on that training course.